But it doesn't stop there because then he starts to reach out to Drake. He tags Drake and he says, "Why that boy, Champagne Poppy, hiding in Bahamas? Wrong timing as F." Now, this is crazy because what do you mean that Drake is hiding in the Bahamas? Drake hiding in the Bahamas? What is he hiding from? Where is he going? Why is he there?
He went to go find J. Cole. I'm gonna just save you the time right now. The Ville! I'm gonna save you the time right now, Ville. The real is back. Huh? The real is back. The Ville is back. Keep it alleged. He over there hiding with J. Cole. Huh? He trying to find the closest person, the person that he was with in the beginning before the beef happened. He trying to go back to that same person. They both in the same spot. After first person shooter, they both in the same spot. Drake done dropped 20 songs, Ville. Shout out to Ville, by the way. Drake done dropped 20 plus songs after the Kendrick Lamar beef. And he in the same spot. Right next to J. Cole. I left with all their blood on me. I left with all their blood on me. No, you didn't. You left before any blood was shed, Cole. You left before any blood was shed. You made a diss. You apologized before freaking Taylor Made and Push-Ups and Euphoria was even made. Before Taylor Made, Push-Ups and Euphoria and all this chaos started happening, you left before any blood was on you. With all that blood on me, it's because that gun don't shoot don't mean it ain't deadly. It's pointless. A gun that don't shoot is pointless. You got a deadly non-shooter just hiding in the dang basement. I got you, DeVille. He up there chilling with Cole. I don't have Instagram, so luckily I have my freaking amazing content creators to do the hard work for me, to do all the investigating for me. That way it makes my job easier. It's all love, man. But Dem Cruz is spazzing out. And we said in our last video, Drake must have pissed off Dem Cruz. Like I said, DeVille said it too. Dem Cruz is the producer for Beam, and Beam is the ghostwriter. So Dem Cruz produces for Beam. Beam is the ghostwriter. Something happened where Dem Cruz is either mad at Beam or mad at Drake. It seems like he's more mad at Drake when you read through his Instagram stories and how he's just flipping out. We're going to backtrack because I got into the middle of where I try to be a little funny yet, but let's go through the whole thing.
He says, and let me not get started on the house, which I'm assuming he's talking about the embassy. He says, so whoever keeps doing that BS gonna be jumping with no hands.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Boom! Got your ass. And let me not get started on the house. Keeping it alleged. We keeping it alleged. We allegedly talking about the embassy. The embassy gonna get raided soon. It's only a matter of time. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. So whoever keeps doing that BS gonna be jumping with no hands. I have no idea what this lingo is. Jumping with no hands. You're gonna be jumping with no hands, meaning you have no balance when you jump. I don't know. Jumping with no hands. Y'all let me know in the comment section what the hell jumping with no hands. Gonna be jumping with no hands. I have no idea what that means, but he's also letting it be known. Don't let me get started on that house. You know that house.
Talking about? I could only assume he's talking about the embassy. The next thing he says, also, thanks for all the ish y'all collected. Say some time for show. Greatest heist yet. Now, I'm not sure if he's talking about the things that they've collected that he was able to obtain, or if he's talking about things that they have in their possession that he's...
That sound like, thank you for gathering all the info I needed to expose Drake. Y'all saved me a lot of time. Greatest heist ever. Greatest finesse ever. And Kendrick Lamar and 616 in LA, let people in your camp. You know they here to hustle you. You don't know that 100, they want to see you as a casualty. You got 100 people on your salary, and 20 of them want to see you as a casualty. Also let them know they only in your circle to hustle you. So he's like, greatest heist ever. Thank you for collecting all my stuff. It saved some time for sure. It saved me the time. The same time I'm saving when I'm reacting to the video. I ain't going out there trying to find out somebody's Instagram. It saved time because y'all gathered the information I needed to expose this man. Meet the Grams. It still ain't. Meet the Grams. It still gotta happen, y'all. So he probably letting people know, thank you for the people that helped me out gather all of this stuff I need to do to expose Drake. Allegedly, keep it an alleged.
That he knows about, but I'm not sure what it is that Drake or them had collected that is beneficial to him. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about this text right here. But it doesn't stop there. It ends up getting worse because as he continues to break this down, he says a lot more crazier things. He starts to tag Taiga, and then he says, guess who's going to jail tonight? And I'm assuming he's quoting Kanye West because he has the song Jail.
Taiga, you a weirdo. We know you a weirdo. Phil already mentioned that. We already know you weirder with your little Kylie situation. You was 24 years old and Kylie was 17. You were weird way back then. So you been weird. We know that you weird. You don't mind dating 17-year-olds. He had to say, guess who's going to jail tonight? So I'm pretty sure you and Drake was just up there just tag teaming freaking teenagers, allegedly. Allegedly. We're gonna assume that you and Drake was acting up because we seen you and Drake in public talking to minors, talking to people that's 17 years. There's nothing about it's not a speculation. It's like it's not an opinion, it's fact. We seen you guys kiss 17-year-olds and date 17-year-olds. We seen you guys. So I'm tired of hearing all the he's not a pedal to the metal. No, it's right. Are we not looking? Are we not using our eyes? We see it. I see it. So Taiga, guess who's going to jail tonight? I'm not, we don't know. We don't know what's going on with you, but you weird too. We don't know what you and Drake got going on, but both y'all don't mind talking to 17-year-old. We don't got to keep that alleged. That's all out there for public information. That's public knowledge.
By Kanye, but he's accusing Taiga of something. Now, Taiga already has a suspicious history because of his relationship with Kylie. That was already questionable, but this is a lot more creepy now because what else has Taiga done that this guy knows? Again, remember, this guy was the producer for Beam. They were working with Drake close. So this guy is not just speaking out of nowhere. He's speaking as somebody who's been around these people, who's been around these artists, these individuals. But it doesn't stop there because then he starts to reach out to Drake.
We already talked about this right here. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I had to let y'all know the merch is crazy, right? The merch is crazy. Make sure y'all go cop the merch. The real is back. The veil is back. Cop the merch. It's spook. It is perfect. You know the merch is perfect for October too. October sale. But make sure you get the October sale for the merch. It matches the month of hip hop, the month that everything is unfolding, everything is happening. It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. You better cop the merch, the veil merch. It only makes sense to have this on walking around on Halloween.
Stop there because then he starts to reach out to Drake. He tags Drake and he says, "Why that boy, Champagne Poppy, hiding in Bahamas? Wrong timing as F."
And as we look at it now, how the guy was putting everything together, why that boy hiding in the Bahamas. You see in the beginning, he was like, yo, let's not start on them palm trees. So we could always assume the palm trees, the Bahamas, or is the palm trees could be something about Port Antonio in Jamaica. But we got let's not start on the palm trees, you be at Emma. And then it goes on to saying, and let me not get started on the house. Are you talking about the embassy? Or are you talking about the whatever house is by the palm trees, whatever house is by either the Bahamas or whatever the house is by Jamaica? Who knows? Thank you for the subscribe. Who knows, right?
Drake has publicly said where he's been at in the past few days, but this guy knows that he's in the Bahamas. How does he even know that? Is it because of Beam? Is it because of the guy that he works with that's a ghostwriter for Drake? I'm not sure, but it is crazy how he's starting to tag Drake, and he's been showing.
So yeah, it could be that Beam is feeding freaking the Cruise do all the information. Beam probably with Drake. Beam is from Jamaica, so Beam probably with Drake. Not saying obviously the Bahamas, but who knows? He probably still, you can't just leave your ghostwriter behind. You gotta have your ghostwriter come with you to the Bahamas, to Jamaica, to London. You gotta have your ghostwriter with you. So you probably got Beam next to him right now. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe Beam is out there backstabbing Drake, feeding freaking Dim Cruz all the information.
Very crazy, but it doesn't stop there. He says, "Before I go, Champagne Poppy, F you." This is what he says, and then referring back.
Damn. Tagging y'all too. Tagging you, tagging Taiga. He tagging y'all. Y'all see it. Damn. Arrows pointing. Before I go, F you. Damn.
Now, this is crazy because the next story he says, y'all some blank blanks, and he's referring to the PDF allegations, talking about him plurally, saying it's him and other people in his circle. And he says that the fact that you let people on your block do it also, your hands are dirty too.
Hold on. Wait. I don't know what the awesome blank blank was, but the fact that you let me
So
feel
now
about to
he's
say.
accusing Drake and his team of some horrendous shit, some crazy allegations. And like, this is insane, right? Because he tags them and he calls them a coward, and then he tags somebody called Rob Dimes, and then he says, see you in the next one or not.
He is tagging everybody. He tagging everybody. Y'all some probably P words again. Y'all some freaking tuna P words, peanut P word, tuna fish P words. The fact that you let people in your block do it, your hands is dirty too. So he have to letting it be known, like, yo, just because you letting people from your, but Kendrick already just said this. Kendrick already done put this out there, like, if you let people in your salary do all this trafficking and, you know, doing all this weird stuff, then you need to go down too. You around all that. You got all these freaking weird dudes on your freaking payroll. Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? This is literally what this is right here. The fact that you let people on your block do it, it means your hands is dirty too. Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? And it's like, it's a lot of things going on. The weird cases, or are you doing the thing with that hard drive? How Wack 100 was talking about that hard drive. A lot going on around the people that's around you. You allow people to do some wild things, and they got a hard drive about it. So is he freaking talking about the hard drive? Is Dem Cruz talking about the hard drive, saying when he said this right here? When Dem Cruz said this right here, where is it at? Right here. Also, thanks for all the shit y'all collected. Save some time for show. Greatest heist yet. Is this the hard drive that Wack 100 keep talking about? Is this like everybody about to find out what's going on with Drake and how he about to get exposed in a matter of time, allegedly? It's a lot going on to break down right here with all the freaking, you know, the scriptures, the cryptic messages right now.
More crazy stuff than me and you could imagine. He says, if something else happens to me, y'all know who's responsible. This is creepy because, you know, this gives me the vibe of X. Remember when XXXTentacion, rest in peace, had said,
wow, and look what XXX said. If anyone tries to blank me, it was Drake. I'm snitching right now. If anyone tries to off me, it was Drake. And then he's saying the same thing. If something else happens to me, y'all know who's responsible. So if anything happens to freaking Dem Cruz, who even XX even said, if I die, it's because Drake set something up. And y'all be trying to brush these type of weird stuff under the rug, man. Trying to figure out, yo, what's on that, what Wack 100 talk about that dang hard drive. That hard drive is kind of crazy that you trying to figure out if it's real or not. But as this shit start unfolding, yo, it's really getting spooky out here in the freaking month of October. It is not October's very own. It's freaking Dottober. Let's continue. Come on.
if anything happens to me, it was Drake.
Remind you. And also remind you, Drake had a verse, and I know we're not supposed to go off of verses too much of what they saying, but they were like, you think Drake will pull some shit like this? You never know. And you got a freaking, with the freaking Stay Scheming song. I think it was the Stay Scheming, right? You think Drake will pull some shit like this? You never know. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the Stay Scheming song. I don't know what song it was, but yo, all right.
Towards the allegations, you know, the embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. You know, when Kendrick has said in Meet the Grams, I've been working in this industry for 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. There's many people out here trying to police it.
Yeah, and I think that's that's the gist of the video right here. I don't think it's any more. I don't see that it's any more freaking Instagram story post. Make sure y'all freaking like, comment, share, subscribe to DeVille. Hold on, let me put it right here. Let me play it.
To let me know.
Bam. Make sure y'all subscribe to DeVille. But yeah, I'm already subscribed, by the way. If you ain't subscribed, what are you doing with yourself, right? See, if you ain't subscribed, what are you doing with yourself? But like I said, this is as it went on, it's like you're trying to expose what's going on with the palm trees. Can the palm trees be the Bahamas? Can the palm trees be Jamaica? He trying to expose on what's going on with the house. Could the house be the embassy? Could the house be something that's going on? Could the house be something that's near the palm trees? He's also saying that, you know, thank you for giving me all the information I needed. You made it much easy for me, made it easier for me. I'm assuming that's what he was saying. Like I had, you know, I had to work hard to get to. They saved a lot of time. Could be something about that. Hey, I got a lot of information on Drake, and he's doing all of this after the lawsuit. So it's kind of like he's trying to find a way to cripple Drake at his moment where he's at his weakest. Drake just lost the lawsuit. He probably doesn't want to get into another one anytime soon and keep on just throwing money out there, you know, frivolously. So he probably feel like this is the time to attack. After the lawsuit is over with, now is the time to attack. And now these leaks are coming out, and I keep saying that it's a possibility that Drake might be leaking them. I don't think that Drake should be. Drake, if you did 1 to 3 leaks, all right, that could be you. But for you to be doing 5 to 7, it's like, okay, now it's somebody else that's really probably sabotaging your career. And it could be, you came out there and you were saying in the Hard Part 6 that, we gave you the information. I was like, duh! Yes! Yes, you did give him the information. Yes! The whole battle. You ain't tell the lie. The whole time I thought you was lying, no, you ain't tell a lie. You right. You did give him the information. Yes, you done told him everything he needed to know. When you about to drop, you done told him to talk about little girls. You literally had said, we gave you the information. Yes, you did. And Kendrick Lamar took the information and he bodied with you with it. And the thing about it, the judge could have just said, if the judge could have avoided, if the judge would have found a way to not talk about Taylor Made, it could have still freaking used Heart Part 6 and see how you said on what you said on Heart Part 6. How you came at Kendrick Lamar and said foul things, but also had said that you gave Kendrick Lamar the information. She could have used that. She could have used that and said, all right, cancel the case. It was twice. It was Taylor Made and the Heart Part 6 that you had decided to freaking, you know, make this defamation lawsuit thing null and void. It was 2 times you said something wild. Talk about little girls, and you fed him the information. Oh, I bet he take it. We gave you all that. We gave you all the information. All right, then. Case dismissed. Yes, you did. Good job for you, Drake. Thank you for giving us the information for your career to be where it's at. Good job. And let me know how y'all feel about what's his name? Dim Cruz exposing Drake. Dim Cruz being a freaking producer for Beam, and Beam better stay right with Drake when he gets slapped right next to him by Kendrick Lamar. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about him exposing Drake and why he's done with Drake. Shout out to DeVille. The real is back. DeVille is back. You know, keeping it a legend. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Out. Bye.
I made Mary Jane sing, and it was dope, keeping bud by the scene.